Just before we get into questions on an unrelated topic, I heard today about the catastrophic layoffs of journalists, media workers across the province by Bell, the sale of dozens of radio stations. Bell and corporations like Bell have overseen the assembly of local media assets that are treasures to local communities. They bought them up like corporate vampires. They sucked the life out of them, laying off journalists. They have overseen the crapification of local news by laying off journalists. And now they say, you know, it's no longer economically viable to run these local radio stations. It's no longer economically viable to have investigative news, and they were allowed to do this. The impact on communities in British Columbia of their unrestrained corporate greed, they made almost $3 billion last year, is profound. The fact that they cannot find it possible, with all of their MBAs, to operate a few local news stations in British Columbia to ensure that people get accurate, impartial, reliable information in an age of disinformation and social media craziness is such an abandonment of any idea of corporate responsibility. I find it reprehensible. I think it's appalling. And Bell and other companies like Bell that have done this need to be held accountable for the information atmosphere that we find ourselves in today. On behalf of all of the families of the journalists, the media outlets, on behalf of all British Columbians that have watched their local news stations slowly turned to garbage by these companies who now say, unsurprisingly, that there's not a lot of support for them, I just want to say shame on you. Shame on you. And I call on the federal government to stop this assembly of media properties that are not actually properties to the local communities they serve. They are an indispensable source of information. Thank you.